The thumbnails are so hard for me to get because you're always doing something when I want to pose for it. So we're eating a roast that Joe made. I think you would have seen it in the prior video. I'm eating a piece of the potato, a little bit of the rice because I wanted the potato so badly. Garden salad, plantain. My goodness, Joe.
Come and try this warm delight. This is the barepantryshow.
You're watching the Bare Pantry Show.
Remember that TikTok or reel or short or whatever I showed you with the African girl talking about the plantain? So this lady, I think she's Black American. She said like a bowl of fried plantain is 1,000 and something calories. Right? So the African girl, she may not have been African, she may have just been putting on the accent. But if she was good at it. She started to rail up with the girl in a duet type TikTok video thing because she said, who asked you? Who asked you to tell us Africans, Caribbeans and Latin American people how much calories they in a plantain? So I said it to my friend Jermaine. He goes, but nobody eats a plate of plantain like that. Jermaine obviously don't know we. There's how much plantain is one? But you eat a lot of it. You good? You eat a lot of it when you're eating chips. When it's green and you're eating it as chips. Do you think, Joe, it has that many calories? Do you think the calories are the same if it's green or ripe? That's what I'm asking.
I don't know.
It sounds like a stupid question, but it's a legit question. Because when it's green, it has less starch. Right? Less starch, right? It's less starchy when it's green. And it's less sweet, of course. It's not sweet at all. It's for chips. But then when it's ripe, it's sweet, 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 sweet. Like sugar got added to it. So does that change the calories when it's ripe? Because her plantain didn't look too green. And her plantain didn't look too ripe either. This is overripe.
This one is good.
So,
melt in your mouth.
Where are you buying the plantains lately? You say you've been getting some good ones lately. Where are you buying it?
At, what's the name of the store?
The new store? Northgate.
Northwestern, right?
Northgate.
Northgate.
So, I laughed so hard at that TikTok. I don't know if it's TikTok. It could be a reel or a short. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do about my shorts. I stopped making them because I can't add music. Because when I added the music from the shorts library, which I usually do, I got a copyright, not a strike, but a claim. I'm like, but you said we can use this. So I'm gonna really have to watch videos to see if maybe we have to sign a contract or something to use that music and split the money with them. I don't know. But I need to start making more shorts.
If you could see people, the pepper hitting my back of my throat. But if you could see I'm not talking, I'm eating.
What's new? Tell me where the pepper come from.
This is a homemade habanero pepper, folks. It comes from a good friend, Carla.
Carla and Peter. That's why I say PK.
It's hot.
That's a super hot one?
You gonna taste some?
I told Carla I was gonna taste them with one drop. One drop. I ain't playing. Me and heat don't go. Okay? So anyways, over the weekend, we went to a party. My friend Sarita. I met Sarita through doing YouTube. Right back at the start of the pandemic. When we were sick with it. Her husband was sick with it. And that's when she started talking up in the chat. And he's become a really sweet friend. and she invited me to her 60 and sexy birthday party. So we went, and we had a wonderful time, right, babe? I think several times you turned around and I was missing. Because I was just chit-chatting with people. So Sarita has a big family, I think 4 boys and 1 girl. I met her daughter before. She's really cool. I met the sons, and they were really nice.
Is this the first time you meet the son?
Mm-hmm. I liked all of them. The oldest one, his wife is the one that saw my video first, my show, and then told them about it. And that's what they started watching, and they all truly watch. They can tell me stuff that happened on the show, so I know they're watching. Mm-hmm. Then she has a niece, happens to live on the same street Jory lives on. Coinkydink? Nice people too. Her niece is related to one of my best friends. Mm-hmm. I always let you know that I don't have best friends because I think it's hard. It makes some offended, right? But I would say Lisa's a best friend. Known her since I was 12 years old in high school in Belize. And when I started to cook back in the late 1980s after I got married to Joe, I only knew how to make powder buns and lemon pie because I took it in home ec at Catherine's, and I knew how to make different eggs, scrambled egg, omelette, boiled egg, stuff like that. But I really didn't know how to make anything else. Joe likes to tease and say I used to burn water. It's okay, I let him say it. I didn't burn the water, but I sure effed up the white rice the first time. Joe said don't put too much water in the rice because it's gonna get too soft and soggy, right? It's gonna be like rice pudding. So me, don't tell me that because I'll go to the next extreme and I put too little. The rice was hard. So when Joe got home from work, I said, I think I messed up the rice. He took the pot, had a long handle, he went to the trash and he did boom, 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 trying to knock the rice out the pot into the trash. I cried living tears. Why? Because I felt like I failed him. And he really didn't do that to be malicious. He was trying to get the rice out the damn pot.
I mean, you stick in, you couldn't get it out.
But my heart was broken. But I didn't give up. I kept trying, he kept teaching, because as you can see, Joe can cook a lot of stuff. The only thing Joe didn't know how to make were the breads and the cakes and the cookies. Baking. Baking was not your thing, right?
I don't want to.
Baking was not your fort. And then my aunt Eileen is her name, but we call her Tylene because the aunt from the tea from the aunt just went right into the Eileen, and so one of the younger kids heard Tylene, and so that's how she got her nickname. She came and she showed us how to bless you, boo. Okay. Belizean Creole bread and Creole bun, and she was kind of messing it up because she was suffering with dementia. We didn't realize early dementia in her 80s, but Joe figured it out. He tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. She's the one that told me to put baking powder in the bun. For the people who are asking, why do you put baking powder in? Why does she put baking powder in her bun? Because Talene told me to do that because it helps the yeast and makes the bun lighter. And I think we make the best bun this side of LA, right? Then I think it was my aunt Alma that told me to put baking powder in the masa dough. If it wasn't her, it was Miriam, Roger's girlfriend.
I can say it was Miriam.
I think it was Miriam. I'm gonna have to ask Miriam. But somebody told me to put the baking powder in the masa because it makes it lighter. So when you fry the panades, it's not soggy with oil. I'm gonna try this hot sauce.
You wanna go outside Wednesday?
Oh, oh!
Good, huh?
That one drop. I need sugar. But eat the plantain.
Wanna go outside?
You don't go outside, she want food. Oh! Troy's need to taste this.
It's good. Make your head Make the top of your head sweat.
Carla said mix it down with some kind of fruit.
That's good. Let me take some more.
It's super hot, guys.
Carrot soup with some carrots in it. That's alright.
What did she make it with?
Carrots in it.
No, I wanted to know what the pepper was, if it was ghost pepper or... I'm gonna have to ask her that.
I don't know.
It's a lot of different pepper. It must be that damn Carolina Reaper. Ooh!
It's hot.
Peppers are on the Scoville scale, right? And habanero used to be the hottest pepper back in the olden days. But now that's only 580,000 on the Scoville scale.
Because they started to crossbreed him now.
Then what was the other one above that? Was it Scorpion?
Yeah.
And then it was Ghost, right? And then Carolina Reaper. Carolina Reaper is like 1.3 million. The hell? I might be wrong on the numbers. Don't come for me. So, I want to talk about Sarita Party, Joe. It was a afternoon party from noon till 9 or 10 at night. We got there like 2:30 because I was baking a cake for Father's Day. Joshua's birthday was on Father's Day. I had to make 2 cakes. One for Joe because he had the pop. One for Joshua because he liked chocolate cake. It was a warm day, but the wind was blowing nice and cool. It was underneath shade. Had a lot of food. And the birthday cake was cupcakes from Sam's Club. My God, today that thing was so good. Like I said, everybody treated us good. And I was truly honored to be there. Sarita bought a bunch of my books. The Bread Book You Need and this one back here. This little one, Beans and Rice Volume 2, the one that I sell from my store, my website. And she gave them away as prizes when people won the games. Have you ever tried to make bread from scratch but failed miserably at it? Well, I have the solution for you. Introducing the Ultimate Bread Cookbook for all bread baking enthusiasts. My bread cookbook features over 55 delicious, mouth-watering recipes that will make your taste buds sing. From classic sourdough to sweet and savory breads, the bread book you need has something for everyone. The step-by-step instructions make it easy to follow along even for beginners. Each recipe is carefully crafted with the simplest ingredients, ensuring that every loaf comes out perfectly each time. With beautiful photographs and detailed descriptions, this cookbook is not just a recipe book, but a visual feast as well. Whether you're a seasoned baker or just starting out, the bread book you need is a must-have for your collection. Pick up your copy today at Amazon and start baking bread like a pro. The next day now was Father's Day. Happy Father's Day again, baby.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Don't like Elvis Presley.
A lot of you wished Joe a happy Father's Day. It was so cool. Now Joshua, for the people who are newly subscribed to the channel, hello. My name is Barbara. This is Joe, my husband of almost 37, well 36 and a half years. It'll be 37 in December and we're in June right now. Our eldest is Joshua. He turned 34 on Father's Day. And he was born on Father's Day in 1989. And Father's Day will fall on the 18th of June every so often. It falls anywhere between the 15th of June to the 21st of June. And it rotates on for each date, for each number. So it goes 6, 5, 6, and 11. So it'll fall like when Joshua was born in 89, 6 years later, it was on the 18th again. 5 years after that, it was on the 18th. 6 years after that, it was on the 18th. And then 11 years after that, it was on the 18th. So that's how all the numbers go, right? So it was 89, 95, 2000, 2006, 2017, and now 2023, because it's back to 6 again. Then it'll be 5, then 6, then 11 again. So we had to, Joshua celebrates his birthday on Father's Day every year, no matter what. No matter what. So if anybody calls him on Father's Day, even if Father's Day is on the 15th, he doesn't get offended. It's like, oh, thank you, because they know he was born Father's Day.
Is it fire up? Is it?
There's a fire
Can you
pit.
get me the water behind?
When I went to the hospital to have Joshua, I got there at 6:30 in the evening that Sunday. And I told the doctor, hurry up, because this baby has to come before midnight because it's going to be born on Father's Day. They laughed at me. But it's not he who laughs first. It's he who laughs last, because that baby came 9:33 at night. He was in a mad rush. All my kids come within 3.5 hours of me arriving at the hospital. And I don't go to the hospital till labor pains are every 5 minutes. You want a cookie? You want a cookie? You don't have to have it.
I don't.
Ginger snap. Anyway, we had a barbecue. Joe did all the meats. I did all the side stuff.
I can relate.
I'm pretty summer school for that.
That's pretty small for me.
And the desserts. And Joshua had a fun day. Jory came over with Esther. For the newcomers, Jory is our middle son. Just got married last year, May, to the beautiful Esther. Esther has a teenage daughter, Mabel. So that's her little step granddaughter. They came over and we had a fun time, right? And then yesterday, Monday, I tried to go to the post office. I went to go mail one of my books to my sister and a package to my sweet friend Jessica. So we were 3/4 of the way to the post office yesterday when we realized it was a federal holiday. I've been wishing people happy Juneteenth for a while now, since the kids were probably in middle school, I think. But didn't really know what Juneteenth was. I knew it had something to do with slavery, right? But I didn't know what. And then Jory told me on Sunday that it had to do with when the slaves learned that they were free. And I said, well, what happened before that? So I had to go look it up. So apparently they had the Emancipation Proclamation, right? Whatever president, I don't know what president signed it. I don't know American history.
Lincoln. No, Lincoln.
Probably. We're going to go with Lincoln. Signed it, and nobody told the slaves that they were free.
They're not going to tell them because who's going to do the labor?
Yeah, they don't want them to know. It's kind of like if you were set free from prison, but nobody told you were free, so you're still in the prison.
But even though when they tell them, they still don't want to release them because they don't want to do the work.
That's why sometimes I get mad when I read the Bible, you know. Because I can't stand reading about slavery back in the Bible days. Like, why would God want that?
Who tell them they're better than the black people? And nobody is better than each other. They don't care who you are.
Anywho, Trump keep opening his damn mouth, and everything he say come to pass on him. All right, when he say lock her up, Hillary, email, he got into power and he changed the laws to make it stricter on people who have classified documents, and he drop in their own trap. How you like that? He's like Haman from the Bible, Joe.
Not for him, just for the rest of the people.
That's what he had hoped. So no, this thing with Stormy Daniels, the one where they indicted him for in New York, I don't really care about that. Except to the degree that Michael Cohen served time for it, so why shouldn't Trump, right? Whatever, he want to pay off a hooker for him problem, whatever. Well, you know he did it to mess up the election, right? He hid, he paid her and then hid the fact because he wanted to win, right? The one that they indicted him for with the documents, I care about that a lot because it's not just no photos and golf club and golf shirt. He had real things in there about our spies and stuff in other countries, our soldiers, the plans that we have to attack other countries. And he's selling that to the highest bidder, alleged. That's what I think he's doing. He said no.
Anything that Trump could make money, Trump is there.
So, I think he was monetizing it. When people keep saying, why did he keep it though? He was monetizing it, right? So then he ain't gone past Fox because he thought it's gonna be easy. This is Fox. They like me over here. Fox, the Panama sheet. Okay? They cut from both sides. That's what Belize people say. When they're done with you, they go throw you to the wolves. So Brett Bear, good reporter.
You should put in about if you say about America.
America's a buttercup country.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you build me up, buttercup, just to break me down?
They build up Trump and let him die.
So he get up that thing, say, okay, this is Sean Hannity interviewing me, you know, they're all in my back pocket. So the man asked him these questions and he's answering, say, yes, I had the documents. Yes, but I couldn't separate it from my stuff because I had my dirty drawers in there. He didn't say that part. I put that part in. So the man wasn't even trying to shut him up like the other people. Hannity always tried to shut him up. The man just talk. My boss tell me I could do this. That's how it felt to me. So then he continued blabbing. He did like about 15 confessions in that one interview. Then the part what sweet me is that they asked him about all those people that he hired as his staff when he first got in office, like Nikki Haley and the one that looked like Flintstones. Is that the one name? The Grim Reaper. What he name? The Attorney General. What you call him? Gutless Pig.
I don't know who you talk about.
I forget who he name. Bill Barr. Bill Barr. And the other one we call the Grim Reaper too. We have long hair and do the podcast. He got away. They had tried and convicted or whatever, and Trump pardoned him. I remember what the people name. I don't remember those people's names. Okay, I know their face when they call their name. I remember who they are. He had something bad to say about each and every one of them. Each and every one of them, he had something bad to say about. Oh, that a fool. Oh, that an idiot. Oh, he weak. Oh, he this. Oh, he that. But they weren't when you hired them to work for you, right? So I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus. When do you see a president serve with a vice president and the vice president run against him?
True.
The vice president usually wait till the running is done, till they done serve out 2 seasons, like Obama done run 2 seasons before Biden tried to run.
Oh, Hillary.
But no, Pence look like the thing that the police academy used to punch. Yes. It's like, I have a description for all these people.
Pence messed himself up. He should have come up from the first outbreak and talk about this.
Pence is a wimp.
He's stupid.
Pence is a wimp, okay? When they were coming for him, say, hang him. You think I'm in a kiss truck? Look, there's very little that you have to do to me before I cut you loose. And I'll talk to you no more. You will die. Remember my cousin? Cussed me out on Facebook. I said, the longest day you live, we will not talk. He died and we didn't talk, and I don't regret it. There is very little for you to do for me to be pissed off and I'm done. Walk the hell away. I don't need the stress. Right? You won't have a mob trying to hang me because I did do my job? Oh no. But you see, he want to win so bad. How he can be president, Pence at the pan, when he can't have dinner with no woman unless it's his wife? So what the Ross that? I can't stand religion. I can't stand church. There, I said it. I still love God. I still have faith. But church will never have me as a member anymore in life ever again. I never sow no seeds in no damn church. Unless it's a church in Belize and they're really helping the poor. Because that church over here don't help no damn poor. They line their pockets. So, anyways, I see a TikTok or reel or short come across my phone. I think my sister sent it to me. Where, when the next one, the Florida name, the Satan. I call him the Satan. Run the Satan. Look like they run and then done something else. He is trying to lobby to get a law on the record or something where it says that if you're indicted, you can't run for president. That should have been done in there though.
I thought that already been there.
No, that should have been, you only have to be 35 and Banya. I think that's it. You could be a whole felon, but you can't vote if you're a felon.
Well, just go and tell you that.
This America backwards sometime, you know, and then talk about other people's country. So anyway, he didn't lobby for that because he don't want to indicted Trump. 71 indictments. It looked like he had rack up 150 indictments. Because Fannie Willis or Wilson, what she named, she won't come with, for she set an indictment. Jack Smith won't come with the indictment for the 1-6. Child. And let me tell you how the accounts work. It's for each thing that you do. You know what I mean? It's oh, he had 1,500 paper. That's whatever. I don't know. So, anyways, Ron DeSantis won't fall into his own trap, just like Haman in the Bible, in the book of Esther. Go read the book of Esther. Have you guys ever read the Bible? If you want to read a nice, juicy story, go read Esther. Esther is a good story, okay? Haman was setting up Mordecai, Esther's uncle, everything where he set up for the man, he fall into it.
That's Trump.
Child, go read Esther. It's long, the book long. It's a good read though.
Is that Trump?
That a Trump. That one be the Satan too. Because the Satan, the try lobby for make indicting people can't run, which I agree with him.
I agree with that.
But Gavin Newsom, my handsome governor, he is serious. He trolling the Satan hard. I think Gavin Newsom will run in 2028, you know. He is trolling the Satan hard. And he said he want to indict the Satan for kidnapping and trafficking, human trafficking. Because get them people who come in illegal and send them to California. And send them all over the place. I guess he have to do it because of California.
He sent him in...
He sent them all over the place. But the Gavin Newsom want to indict him for the one that way he sent, yeah. And he's serious, all right? Now, I hear that Gavin Newsom was married to that trifling Guilfoyle, that Trump son the date right now. He was married to her, that ugly Ross gal. Oh, Gavin, you stepped up when you stepped away from her. So, anyways, if Gavin Newsom indict the Satan, he can't run neither. With his own law way make. I tell you, I sit here and I laugh sometimes. They frustrate me. Politics frustrate me. Belize politics frustrate me, and American politics frustrate me. I don't listen to you, though. I can't watch it all the time. I gotta turn it off. Even if my side is winning, I can't watch it all the time. And I'll tell you what I hate about my Republican family and friends. I don't bring up my point of view. I'm talking about it on my show because this is my show. But if you notice, I very seldom talk about it. I don't bring up politics to them if I know they have an opposing opinion. And same way with religious people. If they have an opposing opinion, I don't bring up how I feel about certain things because they're friends or their family. But why is it they feel the need to bring it up all the time and cram it down my throat? And that's when I get nasty. Do you have an old clunker that you'd like to sell but you don't want to deal with random strangers showing up at your house? Contact Wheelsy. The link is in the description of this video because The Bear Pantry Show is an affiliate. You know, I haven't heard anything about my friend. Remember I told you my friend Grandma Dorothy passed away? I haven't heard anything if they're going to have a celebration of life. I know they're not going to have a funeral or repast and stuff like that because she didn't want one. They rather, those church people rather celebrate life than to do like a funeral type thing. But I don't know if they're having one. But we gonna see. So anyways, guys, this was a good one, baby. We got into some good. Well, you stop talk, man. Talk. I don't like when you go quiet. The food is setting. You getting the itis? Huh?
Time to go sleep.
We have to cut your eyebrows because you starting to look creepy. Huh?
Old man stage
setting. Old man syndrome. Old man syndrome. You're the strongest old man I know, though. Huh, baby?
Don't raise my head, you might be in trouble.
Hi, baby. Can you say hi to my camera? You look so beautiful. Beautiful.
Hi, people.
Hi. Why did I duck too? I just got one little hi?
Yeah.
So evil. All right, guys. Finish up for me, baby.
Okay, people. Thank you guys to put up with us right here at that moment, but ask you guys to subscribe to the channel and what else? Like, subscribe, share, and don't forget to buy the book. We got some book on Amazon, 2 books on Amazon, and we got 3 more on
my website. That's right.
So folks, buy the book. That's the only way Country Joe go eat. Bye bye, people.
If you like what you saw here today, guys, consider watching one of my other videos right